Hey guys, today we're going to do a finds of the day video. Now recently I went to our local habitat. Now of course we have one that's close by and then we also have one that's further away. So I went to our other habitat like a few days ago. They didn't really have any good light bulbs lately. So we went to our other habitat, which was further away, and they had a lot more stuff. So they had a lot of light bulbs, which is really cool. And yeah, I got a lot of cool light bulbs here. So yeah, so they had like now as you can see right here the that Fields Electric box that used to contain par 38 CFL bulbs. Now they had a whole bunch of these there. Well, they had 3 boxes of those that I saw, and all 3 boxes contained various old style bulbs, including halogens and BR38 incandescent bulbs. So now these were kind of pricey, I would say, but I only picked up 1 box and picked out the best bulbs, the best older bulbs that I wanted out of there. So I did that. So I got that, and then of course I also got some bulbs which are in there. So we'll start off with these ones first, and then we'll start out with the par 38s last. But anyways, yeah, a lot of cool finds. So we'll start with this first. This is a so I had a whole bunch of these there as well. I got this for a really great deal. Got this BR30 for $2. So these are, I wonder if these probably came from a warehouse because they had a whole bunch of these brand new. So yeah, of course this is a BR30. Replaces a 75-watt incandescent bulb. Of course 16 watts, lasts 7 years. This is a cool white CFL bulb. And the color temperature, as you can see, is 400, or 41 OK, or yeah, however you pronounce that. But anyways, so I don't have a color temperature bulb like this in my collection, which that's really cool. Of course, 700 lumens. I like the style of the packaging, looks pretty cool. Of course, here's the top. Of course, here's the other side. It's in Spanish. Do have some information on the bottom. Of course, it talks about where Philips lighting is located. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this. So of course these are new. This is a new bulb, which is really cool. So yeah, it's got a really interesting color temperature to it. So let's take a look at our bulb. Of course, here it is. It says Philips, 16 watt, 120 volt. Of course, there's color temperature. Of course, there's the little CFL spiral inside. So yeah, this will be a interesting bulb to make a video on. Of course, not for use with dimmers. So yeah, it's just a standard R30 or BR30 CFL bulb, which is really cool. That's made by Philips. Which I don't think I have any BR30s that are made by Philips. But I do have I don't have any BR30 CFLs that are made by Philips, but I do have a par 38 that's made by Philips, which is kind of interesting. So we'll set that there. Our next bulb we'll look at is this. So they also had quite a few of these as well. This is another bulb that I thought that was kind of interesting as well. So this is a Philips Postlight F15 60 watt replacement, uses 43 watts. So this is like a, of course, dimmable, but this is a halogen postlight bulb, which I thought this was really cool. You can kind of see it has a kind of a swirly design to it on the glass, which I thought that was pretty cool. Also has a very nice brass base, as you can see. Of course, puts out 750 lumens. Also got this for a great deal as well. Of course, here's the back. If you want to pause and read that, you can. So yeah, there's that one. So we'll set that one here. And then our last bulb that we got that's in this bag, which is really cool, is they had I think they only had 2 of these there at the restore. This is a 75 watt halogen par 30 flood 40, 130 volt, so it does have a longer life to it. But what's kind of interesting about it, oh yeah, we'll look at the back side of the package as well. Of course, made in Mexico, so of course here's the lumen output on here as well. But what I thought was kind of interesting is, believe it or not, I think this bulb is made by Philips, because it's one of their, it looks like a Philips bulb. But look at the brand on it. Let's see if we can get that to focus. There you go. It says 75 watt, 130 volt, longer life, industrial grade, halogen flood. So that is that's really cool. I like the style of the etch on there. That looks really cool. Of course, you have a very nice brass base, as you can see. So this is a Flood 40, which I do have one of these in my collection, but it's a Philips. But I thought this one was kind of interesting because the brand name, and it also seems like it was made by Philips, but just rebranded by the industrial grade brand. So this will also have a video coming soon, as well as these other bulbs. So yeah, there's that. So we'll put that back in there. So I had two of those. I only picked up one because this was the only one that had the original packaging for it. And now we'll take a look at the par38 bulbs that I got, so that are in this CFL box. So as you can see, have a whole different variety of bulbs, which is really cool. So we'll take a look at that. So let's see, we'll get this one out real quick. So we'll start out with this one. This is a Philips 90 watt halogena flood, made in Mexico, so it is a good quality bulb. It also does have the old style base that looks like an old rotary dial phone, which is really cool. So I do have one of these in my collection that is a master line version, which I'll have to make a video on that pretty soon. But yeah, as you can tell, it is used, but it should still work just fine, so we'll have to test that out. So we'll set that back in there. And then I think I got two of these. This is a Sylvania 100 watt, 120 volt halogen flood bulb. So this is 100 watts, which is kind of interesting, which I don't have any of those in my collection. So that's pretty cool. Now, I have not tested these bulbs, so I don't know if they work. Hopefully they do. As you can see, that one's got a little bit of corrosion on the base. So believe it or not, I think I got two of those. Let's see, I think our next bulb is the same one. Yep, I got two of those. Here's another one. Of course, Sylvania 100 watt, 120 volt, flood 30. Made in the USA. That's the best part. So it is a good quality bulb. So yeah, these are pretty nice bulbs. You can tell that they've been used before. But yeah, these are pretty good bulbs. So I got two of those. And then I think our last bulb that's in here is an old GE, which I'll grab that in a sec. Set this other one back in for a sec here. Grab our last bulb and take a look at that. All right, and here's our last bulb, and as you can see, this is here it is. This is a old GE HIR plus bulb. Of course, it's a Flood 25, 90 watt, 120 volt. Oh, it looks like this one was made in Canada. I think it says Canada on there. Yeah. We do have a date code on here, as you can see. Looks like the date code says 2005, I think. I think that's the date code right there at the bottom. But yeah, this bulb's in pretty good condition, as you can see. The etch is in pretty good condition, as you can tell. So, yeah. That is my finds of the day from Habitat. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and have a great day.